and today I want to talk to you about the S word. Now, not the nice, sexy S word that everyone talks about in the digital marketing space. Yes, that's right, scale. We are here to talk about keeping stability. Guys, how you going? Dave here from Digital Sucker Punch. And stability here for our clients at Digital Sucker Punch is paramount above everything else. Now, we see a lot of beautiful, sexy screenshots out there and videos from behind the scenes of these brands getting scaled up like it's drop shipping fidget spinners back in 2016. But typically speaking, what goes up must come down. And the bigger that you scale, or the faster that you scale, the bigger swings that you see, ups and downs and all arounds. And we like to install stability in our clients' accounts, in our clients' businesses. So I'm going to dive into one of our clients' back-end Shopify account right here. What you can see here is the back end. Now you can quite easily see when we started working with this brand. At this point here, they approached us. They're doing relatively good days. It's a new brand, but then obviously when we came on board, we skyrocketed that straight away up to 100,000 plus months for them. But we can't take full credit for this. They had perfect timing, great positioning. We just came in and added fuel to the fire. They knew their audience. It was a great product, and that's what makes working with brands like this so special. Now, we got them up to a bit of a spot, and then, we had to sit there for a while because of manufacturing challenges, the infrastructure on the back end, what the team could actually handle. Typically speaking, this is when people would like to see that trajectory continue on, doing $2, $3, $4, $500,000 months. Unfortunately, and fortunately, we weren't able to do this for this brand. So this is where the whole word of stability comes into play. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're building a brand and you're building it over a long period of time, and it's something that you want it to be scalable and saleable, so you want to scale it and you want to sell it at the end of the term when you want to get rid of your business. Stability and slow growth is paramount. So things that we're looking at here is, you can see that, during those peak periods of obviously Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we managed to increase it. But month on month, we had that slow, steady increase, so that there was no big spikes that would cause big swings. And also everything that we did was in unison with the client so that we could, manage our front-end marketing efforts with their back-end infrastructure. Now, a couple of key things to look at. Obviously, we increased sales by 1,500%, which is phenomenal. And this was all without having to really work on the other key levers in the back end of their business. One being the conversion rate on their site, two being increasing the average order value, and three, increasing the return customer rate. These are all things that we are working on closely with the client as time goes on. And once we implement these other factors, this is where the real magic is going to happen. So bear with me here, guys. So some other things that we've slowly started to introduce as well is Google Ads. So if I come over to here, and Google Ads for this brand was phenomenal. Over the last 7 days, spent 1,000, got 3.5 back, and that's just off search campaigns. I think we've got some shopping in there as well, which are doing really, really well. And now we've started implementing the email marketing back end. And again, this all came down to client affordability, client infrastructure, and what they were able to manage. So we're slowly drip feeding these other channels coming in play, which ultimately we're going to see, month-on-month improvements. And what we like to see is if we jump over their ad account, what's this last 7 days, they've got a healthy return on ad spend, what the client is happy with. But when we look at this from a biz ROAS perspective, and when we talk about biz ROAS, we're talking about the actual advertising spend relative to the amount. And I'm just going to have to pop out a screen here to see, click apply. There we go. Their advertising spend relative to their Shopify revenue, we can see that they're sitting pretty healthy. They've got 1,300 there and 4,500 here. So they're roughly around 3 times return from their biz ROAS. And that's exactly where we like to keep that stability point. If we know that all their marketing efforts are clients' marketing efforts, is equal to 3 times the return in their business ROAS, and they have the margins to do so, so obviously this is all very much numbers based, then that is a perfect position for our clients to be able to continue to have that steady growth without big fluctuating swings, and put them, give them comfort and understanding where their business at any given time. As we've tightened up their back-end marketing efforts, we're going to see that biz ROAS increase, because obviously with email marketing, we like to see anywhere from 20 to 40% monthly revenue a company from email marketing. As long as we can keep that 2 to 3 return on ad spend through Facebook, and then we can have a really strong Google marketing because we implement omni-channel marketing. This is where we get this month-on-month stable growth, and we're building a brand. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Okay, this is a new brand, 1.5 years old, and we expect to continue with this growth year on year, refining their marketing efforts, and then eventually making this, a digital native vertical brand and bringing them offline and getting them to retail and wholesale stores, and ultimately having an exit. So, guys, what I want to show you here, or why I've showed you this here, is just that, don't get deluded and don't get excited about all these big scale screenshots and videos that you see. That, when you're dealing with a business, when you're growing a business, slow and steady wins the race. You're building a brand. And the way that you build a brand is those incremental steps, adding in channels, refining the back end, refining your offer, and making those slow improvements, particularly during volatile times like this. I would much rather have a sturdy business that's growing month on month at a slower pace than these big peaks and troughs of a very volatile business that can pretty much break at any time. So I hope you found this valuable. Again, if there's any queries or questions, please feel free to reach out to the team here at Digital Sucker Punch. We have a fantastic team, and we pride ourselves on being, ROAS protectors, profit maximizers. So, we can dive into a business and we can see what are the levers that can swing the big doors to increase your profit and or decrease your expenditures, because ultimately that's what business is about. How can we increase profit? How can we decrease expenditures? And we've got a worldly view, a world of experience when it comes to all aspects of e-commerce, not just running Facebook ads. For me, for the people that we talk to, these Facebook ads only agencies are going to become redundant. If you are only concentrating on one channel of marketing, you become at the mercy of that channel. You need to understand business as a whole. You need to understand omni-channel marketing or multifaceted marketing, and put all those key elements together, and that's how you grow a true brand. Guys, if you want to ask any questions, please feel free to comment. If not, reach out to us. We're an open book. We love to chat. We love to help people like brands like this, and help anyone that wants to be helped. Fantastic. Cheers.